It's time now for the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament on the Central Iowa Sports Network. From the smallest towns to the biggest cities, watch the Iowa girl compete for the title of state champion. CISN.TV's coverage of the state tournament is presented by Mid-American Energy, Schottenkirk Chevy of Waukee, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottlers. Also brought to you by the Iowa Pork Producers, Shields, Fairway Foods, Una Vista University, the Better Business Bureau. Now let's go courtside at Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines for state tournament basketball.
Hello everyone, I'm Brian Carlisle. Alongside me is Jackie Sapp, ready to bring you this Class 3A quarterfinal round game between the number 2 seed Sioux Center and the number 7 seed Red Oak. Welcome to CISN.TV, the number 1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to local Iowa sports. CISN.TV. Today's broadcast is coming to you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in today, folks, as we provide live coverage of the Girls State Basketball Tournament, quarterfinal and semifinal rounds. I want to remind you to follow the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union on CISN.TV as well. Well, Jackie, we get to do another one together, and this one's going to be an interesting game. You know, when I first looked at these two teams, I seen some different information that came out that said don't sleep on Red Oak. So let's talk about these two teams.
Well, first of all, Sioux Center, they've traditionally had strong basketball up in that area, so it doesn't really surprise me that they're in the position that they're in. We did see, though, number 3 go down in the last game, so you just never know what to expect. On the other hand, Red Oak has not really had much tradition for basketball. I was looking back, and Red Oak's made it to the state tournament 3 times, and it's been in 13, 15, and 18. That conference they're in, though, has been historically a pretty strong conference. So I think you're probably right. Don't
sleep on them.
Yeah, don't sleep on them, and don't underestimate them.
You know, and they're a team that their very first game of the season, they get beat by 19 from Lewis Central. Well, there's a 4A, Lewis Central. And then they come down a little farther, they get knocked off by Underwood, and then since then, they've not lost. They ran off, I believe, 13 straight. It's a team that, for me, I don't know much about, and we're going to see, we'll learn a lot about them early on, but the one thing that I can tell just from the physical nature is they've got some size, and that's something good to have, especially down here, to have that post presence. Obviously, on the other side, Sioux Center, last year's runner-up to Pocahontas, and they've been down here, I think, the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Because matter of fact, I've seen these guys for the last 3 years, so it's been a lot of fun. I've covered a game from them, usually somewhere in the tournament, and they're a lot of fun. They return 3 starters from that team. Lexi Turing being one of them. She's averaging 15, almost 16 points a game. She's leading that team. They're very solid, so it'll be an interesting mix between these two schools. Sioux Center, I'm assuming, just from what I remember, they like to press, they like to get after you a little bit. Will that rattle a team that has, just isn't used to seeing something like this?
Well, that, and also the fact that they were here last year, I think makes a big difference, where Red Oak hasn't had, the same, experience. But to be honest with you, really other than, I guess the first 2 games, Crestwood won, decisively. The North Polk game, it was close till about the end. And then the last game, same thing. It was a close game, so who knows really what can happen. Sioux Center was ranked number 1 to start the season, and then when they got beat, I think when they got beat by Underwood is when they dropped out, and Crestwood took the number 1.
Sioux Center was ranked number 1?
Yeah, they're ranked number 1 to start the season.
The loss to Lamar's, or that Aberdeen?
I'm sorry, yeah, the loss
Collins?
to Lamar. Oh, no, it was before that.
Because that was their loss there. Maybe they dropped there, I'm not sure, but Yeah, I mean,
they
come
started
in,
off because they were last year's runner-up. So
yep, they come out of the Siouxland Conference, 22-2 overall, 18-0 in the conference. First place, Doug Winterfeld, Red Oak here. So we're going to get the starting lineups brought to you by Buena Vista University.
For today's 2018 IGHSAU Iowa Farm Bureau Girls State Basketball quarterfinal matchup featuring the number 7 seed Red Oak Tigers and the number 2 seed Sioux Center Warriors. Fans, at this time, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship shown by Red Oak High School and Sioux Center High School. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Karen Brown of the IGHSAU will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Red Oak High School, Trish Early. And from Sioux Center High School, Arnie and Bev Schelling. Fans, it's now time to introduce the players in today's quarterfinal matchup. First, the non-starters and assistant coaches for the number 7 seed Red Oak Tigers. Number 4, Sydney Stryker. Number 12, Jake Carlson. Number 14, Allie West. Number 24, Chloe DeVries. Number 30, Chloe Johnson. Number 32, Shauna Baldwin. Number 40, Emily Carbaugh. Number 42, Libby Benson. Number 50, Cameron Buntrott. And number 52, Peyton Von Gilligan. The assistant coaches for Red Oak are Patty Henke and Patty Cooper. And now, let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the number 2 seed Sioux Center Warriors. Number 1, Sydney Gasing. Number 2, Alyssa Mulder. Number 3, Dana Den Herner. Number 4, Hope Ahrens. Number 5, Ellie Schley. Number 10, Jenna Belch. Number 11, Nancy Sitzman. Number 21, Micah Scheidemann. Number 30, Afton Vermeer. And number 34, Casey Holzhoff. The assistant coaches for Sioux Center are Brock Lehman, John Oswald, and Shaylee Hoffman. And now, let's meet your starters for both teams. For Red Oak, a 5'9" senior, number 10, Hannah Vile. And for Sioux Center, a 5'8" junior, number 12, Victoria Rensick. For Red Oak, a 5'5" sophomore, number 20, Ellie Ringstorm. And for Sioux Center, a 5'6" senior, number 20, Jordan Van Manen. For Red Oak, a 6'1" sophomore, number 22, Sophie Walker. And for Sioux Center, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Cameron Claveringa. For Red Oak, a 6'1" senior, number 34, Sierra Nathan. And for Sioux Center, a 5'5" senior, number 24, Shayla Post. For Red Oak, a 5'10" sophomore, number 44, Kendall Kells. And for Sioux Center, a 5'10" senior, number 31, Lexi Touring. The head coach for Red Oak is Dan Martinez, and the head coach for Sioux Center is Doug Winterfeld. The officials for today's game are Jeff Bermel, Stephen Klein, Ross Hemsley, and Gregory Henn. Welcome, Red Oak and Sioux Center, to the 2018 Iowa Girls State Tournament.
All right, welcome back here as we are getting ready with the game time. It's time to go, Jackie.
I'm ready. How about you?
Starting lineup, Sioux Center, Rensick, Van Manen, Cleveringa, post, Lexi Touring, and it'll be number 10, Hannah Weil. Ringstorff, Walker, Aithen, and Kells for Red Oak in their blacks, and Sioux Center in their home whites as they are the higher seeded team. And we're ready to go. And there we go, and Sioux Center does control. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a zone here, and we're going to get a swing quickly for a 3-ball on the way. Number 22, Cleveringa. And here, just what we talked about. Here comes that press.
Full court press.
Good handle right now so far by Walker as she's going all the way. Not able to get it to fall. And then a quick turnover, just trying to get the outlet and run. Coach Dan Martinez here from Red Oak, and Doug Winterfeld here for Sioux Center. It'll be Ringstorff. And they're going to double all over the floor all night long to get you to do that. And we're going to get a foul here on Sioux Center. It'll be on Rensink.
Well, when you play aggressive ball, you're going to get fouls. You're going to get turnovers. I mean, because you speed people up.
It's going to take Red Oak just a little bit to just get used to the speed of this game, because the Warriors look to speed you up, and they will do it quickly. There's a ball tipped away, and there it is, stolen. As right away, Rensink with that, and Sioux Center into the front court. Quick tack.
Good
quick attack. Van Manen. Quickly, it's 5-0 here, Sioux Center.
Looks like they're playing a 1-2-1-1 press.
And you're going to get the 10-second call. Here comes the ball. So a quick turnover here on the 10-second call by Red Oak, and it will be Sioux Center basketball. Triggering will be Touring. Van Manen swings it cross court here to post. Two-man game out top. 1-3-1 zone here by Red Oak. 3-ball on the way. Good.
All net.
By Rensink. No backspin. That ball was just floating.
Yep, exactly.
And it's quickly 8-0, and we have got a quick timeout right here. So Red Oak's going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with you. We'll be right back after these messages.
The trainings I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know, just the opportunity. The people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know, just the
All right, welcome back here as Sioux Center gets ready to walk back on the floor. Red Oak set up in their half court here. 8-0 your score. And I think right now, Jackie, tell me if I'm wrong here, but it just seems like it's been a barrage so far against Red Oak. They're just trying to, just getting into their half court set just it's been tough.
Well, I'm sure they haven't played against this kind of defense because you don't see this very often out of girls teams. You see a lot of zones.
And it's not just a double up top. It's doubling everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
And you've got to be in a great shape to be able to do that.
Well, I was just looking to see, their bench, and I bet you they go pretty deep.
And a 3-ball. That's a Shields 3-point play by Walker. Sophia Walker gets Red Oak on the scoreboard here, 8-3. Rensick fires across, inside it goes, all the way to the corner. And the one thing that you do see the Warriors do is they move the basketball well.
Yes, they do.
And there's the ball tapped away by Turing. And then we're going to have a ball, and it will stay with Sioux Center. Lexi Turing on that steal.
Sioux Center's defense, you really have to have people to buy in on that because not every kid wants to play that kind of defense. I mean, they anticipate well. They're hustling. They're in people's face. It's a fun defense to watch.
Yeah, it is tough to employ, though. The 1-3-1, you have to be as active as you can be to get to certain spots on the floor. Here's a 3-ball on the way. No good. Just off the back of the iron by Cleveringa. Red Oak into the front court. Kiss up off the glass and good. Great job by Athen just to keep her presence under there.
They're going to push the ball also. I mean, they're not going to walk it up.
8-5. Ball fake, 3-ball on the way. Kiss off the glass a little hard as they run it right back out. Van Manen. She's got it back. She's swinging it across court here. Here's Post with it. Back to Van Manen on the drive. Here's Turing. No good. Quick rebound, kick with the right hand. Here's Rensing. And they are really crashing the glass.
They play everything aggressive.
Imagine what their practice is like.
I'm sure
when they're going against each other.
I'm sure it's nonstop. That's why they're probably, why they're good, because they play that against each other.
Rensing. First free throw is good. And coming into the game, number 3, Dana Denherter. And she gets Shyla Post.
It's going to be really key for Red Oak not to panic and just keep chipping away at it.
Second free throw good as well, and then a quick knockout by Rensing. Yeah, you're right. You're in the first quarter. You're not even half of the game's not gone yet. Just relax a little bit. You got to take a deep breath once in a while.
And I'm sure they've seen tape, and they've probably scouting. But it's one thing to scout and look at tape and then actually be a part of it. They're doing a good job breaking the press.
They broke the press there. And Athen on that bucket. She has 4 for the game. And it's 10-7. You withstood that first barrage because it just felt like there was like 10 girls out on the floor if you're a Red Oak.
I thought, oh my gosh, what's this going to be like?
And it will stay with Sioux Center here as the ball was tipped away.
It was a good hustle.
Yeah, I think Vile thought she got bumped.
I think she did too.
It's 10-7 your score. Sioux Center with the basketball into the corner. And they've got a double team there. And backing it back out. Good job by Den Herter there. Cleveringa swings it to Turing. Into the corner. Good ball movement by the Warriors. They'll come this side now. Van Manen. Swing to the corner. Nothing there. Here's Turing on the left hand and good. Well, she just found that opening.
When they trap down on the baseline, Walker up at the top, she has got to... She's expending a lot of energy running back. She needs to anticipate a little bit better. I mean, that top person in that kind of zone they're playing, they get their legs run off if they're going to play it right.
Van Manen on that steal, dribble penetration after the steal and was fouled, makes the first one. 13-7 your score. That's her third point of the game. One more free throw coming. Good. Nice soft touch there. Now she will come out. 24, Shayla Post will come back in for Sioux Center. Warriors extend to a double-digit lead here, or not, doubled up Red Oak here, 14-7. And now swinging it back across, and they'll start with Walker up top after they break it. And there's a steal. And now they're going to push on a 2-on-1. Rensing, kiss off the glass and good.
You just got to do fundamental basketball. Step to the ball. See right there, pass, pass, pass.
And touring. And a quick timeout, Sioux Center from Red Oak. We'll go ahead and take it with it. We'll be back after these messages.
They just have to get their feet here on the pavement and bing. Being in Des Moines, you just get it through the experience.
I'm a fan of a lot of our fast, casual cuisine.
A little theater, some great restaurants.
There's a lot going on musically.
If you can't find things to do in Des Moines,
You must be boring.
this is a magical place.
All right, welcome back here to Wells Fargo Arena. Brian Carlisle, Jackie Sapp. It feels like a barrage.
Yes, it does.
It really does. And you look, 6 turnovers here already in the first 5 minutes of the game. And you look at their shooting percentage, they're 3 for 4, 75%, 1 for 1 in the three-point goal. They're just not getting any looks.
Well, yeah, exactly. And, they're doing some fundamental things, maybe not so correct. If they just pass the ball down the floor, and I'm sure that's what he told them. Because when they did that, they broke the press and they scored real easy. When they dribble, they get a chance. The defense gets a chance to set up.
Yeah, and
I'll
you look here. Sorry, they're running a 4-up.
Yeah.
Sioux Center just brings everybody at you. They're not afraid to, and just like that. Oh, great job right there. So Red Oak has broke it. Kicks it to the corner. 3 ball. No good. Just a little hard. Here's Touring trying to get the rebound. Instead, it comes out to number 2, Mulder. So Alyssa Mulder with that rebound after the ball was rolling around. And now Sioux Center on the attack here. Swinging ball far side. That ball blocked and out about. Great save by number 44 for Red Oak, Kells. And it will go to their basketball. That was a great job by her.
Yeah, it was.
So now 4 across again here. Just trying to figure out how to break this press.
See there?
Now they have numbers. Here comes Vale. Kick back out. Vile, kick off the glass is good. Nice runner.
It was.
Vile.
She was
Hannah
determined
Vile.
on that one.
That was great job. And then a ball knocked out of bounds. And Kells is getting active here for Red Oak.
I think if they can get a stop, that'll give them a little confidence.
Yeah, it's those easy buckets they've got to produce right now. Just to get your, we watched the first game we did last night where the players were just seemed like their sea legs.
Right.
Feels the same way here for
Yes.
Red Oak right now. Got after her own miss, kiss up off the glass, and we're going to have a foul. The miss by Post, she went and rebounded, missed it, and then Mulder cleans up the glass. 20-9 your score here. Back on the floor is Cleveringa and Rensick. Touring getting the rest.
I think Sioux Center came with a mission. And it wasn't to leave here second place because they are intense.
And now we'll get a foul here on number 20 for Sioux Center, Van Manen, as she was hustling for the loose ball.
I think this is the most aggressive defense we've seen so far.
Yeah, out of all classes.
Yeah, exactly.
I would agree with you. And they sustain it. They do not back off. Oh, great pass, just gets away from them.
They're physical. I mean, they're not, it's not like a touch foul. I mean, they're physical. When they foul somebody, you're fouled.
Right. Rengsdorf was trying to get through, and it just couldn't get it there. So post back in here as well. Van Manen dribbles through, gets to the rim, and is fouled. What they're finding is the open areas of that zone.
And they're putting pressure on Red Oak, and Red Oak then's fouling.
Ellie Rengsdorf, her first, foul number 4.
That's Red Oak's 4th team foul already here. Van Manen first ball. First shot is up and good. Great job from her. She runs this team very well, Van Manen does.
Yes.
Second one, good as well. And they jump right back in this 4 across press that they have. Now Red Oak with numbers if they want it. Ball up, no good. Great hustle right there by Buntrock.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul. And that will be on Buntrock.
You know, the key on that is when they take those long shots, Red Oak really needs to make sure that they're at the angle, because there's been long rebounds and they're on the weak side of the board. Another thing, too, is I was just thinking, you know, as they break this, it really speeds them up, so they never have a chance to really slow the game down and eat clock, and that's going to make a difference.
Well, and to your point, as soon as they get that first open look, they're launching, because I think they feel uncomfortable thinking they can't get another look at it.
I would agree.
And there's a quick steal by Red Oak. Shot no good right there by Vile. She just hasn't been able to find that bottom of the rim yet for her. Cross court kick into the quick corner. Rensick.
Good ball.
Good ball movement by Sioux Center is correct.
They look tough.
And it's a 25-9 game here. Into the middle. Shot on the way, no good. Turing gets that. Rensick trying to get it, just couldn't, just off the outskirts hands. And out of bounds. Turnover on Sioux Center. So with 23.4, Red Oak will...
They're backing off.
Yeah, maybe for a little while. I don't know how much they're going to back off, though. Red Oak into the front court here. Walker cross court. Vile. Oh, good try. Good idea. 9.3 on your clock as Red Oak will inbounds. See if they can get something positive right out of here. They just need to find a positive moment here.
Yeah,
there's
a
quick pass underneath. Nothing there. Rensick kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. No good by Vile. And that will end your first quarter with your score. Sioux Center 25, Red Oak 9. We will be right back.
It has become something of a lost art. Remembering someone's face. Remembering a name. They're the building blocks of a strong, caring community. Can you think of anything else more important than that? We can't.
It's time for today's Smile Cam, presented by Alpha Dental of Iowa.
All right, welcome back here. Wells Fargo Arena, Brian Carlisle, Jackie Sapp, as we begin the second quarter. 25-9, and Sioux Center, I think you kind of alluded to it earlier, just, you know, they're on a mission here. They want to get that title. They came out and really forced Red Oak completely out of everything that they wanted to do.
You know, and they're not only playing tight, but they're also, they read the pass. They're where they're supposed to be. I mean, that's hard to play that kind of defense and have all 5 people sagging and covering gaps where they're supposed to. You know, I'll be curious to see if he maybe goes to a half-court press or if he changes some things around as the game progresses.
Right now, I'm looking at it thinking, you know, maybe they're going to sit in a little bit of, it almost looks man-to-man pretty much here.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all they play.
So Red Oak with the basketball as Ringsdorf. And here comes that trap up top. They just force you out of everything you want to do as a team. And they recover probably the best I've seen. And there's steal by Turing. Kiss up off the glass and good.
She's had a couple of those where she snuck in and stole the ball.
And they go right back to the full court press here, just slowing Red Oak down.
They're going to run a trapping half court now.
Kick into the corner. There's Vile. Here's a 3 ball on the way. Just off the iron, no good. An offensive rebound, and that will count. The miss by Ringsdorf, and then cleaning up the glass.
See, another thing, too, is when they run that kind of defense, and we've seen Red Oak take quick shots, it's like you said earlier, get rid of the ball And you're not used to that, so you're not set, instead of just slowing down.
Sioux Center with that offense or defensive rebound after the miss. And right back to it. Here they go. Quick to the corner. Rensick going to fire a three. She's going to come up off the side of the glass, but she's able to get her own rebound and then draw a foul. It's almost like she drew it up.
Yeah.
That foul on Athan. That's her second. Red Oak 16 fouls so far. Rensick misses that free throw. Into the lineup, Van Manen, and then off Aarons for Sioux Center. And Athan out. Let's see who they just replaced her with here in just a second. Is West, Allie West here for Red Oak. I know as much basketball as I get to see, I know I've not seen this type of pressure sustained for this long.
It's been a while since I've seen this.
Vial, no good. Hard off the far side of the iron on that three attempt. And a quick pass to Turing. And looking ahead to Rensick just out of the outstretched arms.
Some of the Ankeny teams, they played some pretty tenacious defense, But to be honest with you, at this level, I haven't seen this kind of defense.
It's smothering,
to
say the least.
It's good defense. The kids are well coached.
Post fires on a three, no good. Turing trying to get that. That one stolen away. Quick step up and under, just a little hard off the glass was Van Manen. And now a push, 1-on-1, 2-on-1 here. Kiss off the glass and good. So Red Oak, Rensdorf will head to the free throw line.
You got to give them credit. They're going at the basket. I mean, they're not shying away.
28-13 your score here as we 6-11 here in the second quarter. Just got to chip away slowly. Free throw up and good. Now just get some stops. Feel comfortable going in. Now Sioux Center swinging the basketball. Quick drive, quick drop, and Turing on the bucket.
Penetration.
Great pass. Turing with that bucket. 30-14. Van Manen on that assist. That was just a tremendous pass. Rensick trying to get it there. Here comes a three ball on the other side, just a little hard. That missed by West. And now Red Oak trying to apply the same pressure here. Just seems like, I don't know, you're not playing yourselves as Sioux Center is, so they're going to break that pretty easily.
Right.
Rensick going to fire a three again, no good. There's Turing on the rebound. And on the drive, Van Manen, and she will head to the free throw line. They force you to get out of position very, very easily right now, it seems like.
They're strong. I mean, every position is strong for Sioux Center. That, defensively, they go at the basket. Offensively, they rebound. I mean, they're bodying up to people. Those are hard things to teach girls sometimes because they don't. That's just not a quality that we have. Either you have it or you don't have it.
Right. Stryker into the lineup for Red Oak and Den Herder here for Sioux Center. 32-14 your lead, and Sioux Center still feels like they're just putting the smothering on here. Here's a long three ball, no good. Van Manen rebounds. And Sioux Center will pull out and get ready to set the offense here. Mulder with it in the corner, kicks out to post. And right inside to Turing, and boy, she had great position inside.
That was a great pass inside.
Turing with 8 on the day so far here for Sioux Center. Going to get a blocking foul, and Coach Martinez, Winterfeld is not happy about that one, was he? He stays animated. He's a very animated guy. I like watching him on the sideline. He's always constantly talking to him.
I'm sure he's got high expectations. Well, what coach doesn't? But, I mean, sometimes, playing defense, you really have to take pride in that. You really have to, it's a part of the game a lot of people don't like to play.
And they are. I mean, obviously, they are taking a lot of pride in what they do because it's effective. They smother you with the ball. You have it. It's just like this. I mean, it's just a man-to-man. Once the ball is picked up, and we've got to travel right there on Vile.
See, they're forcing quick
they
shots.
Seem uncomfortable.
Travel. Yeah, they do. It's like they're not quite sure to do what to do once they break the press.
A 20-point lead here for the Warriors, 34-14, coming up on. Oh, there's a steal. I was going to say they're coming up on the 4:15 mark. But a nice steal by Red Oak by Walker. As Sophia Walker scores for Red Oak. And she's got 3 in the game. And it's an 18-point lead. Here comes a 3 ball in the corner, no good. Touring with the rebound. Stolen away by Vile. Almost stolen away by Vile. Back down to Touring it goes. Cross court. Well, that was one heck of a pass. And Monin into the corner. How she got that through there. And quick, and right there, Touring on that one as well. I don't know how she got that cross-court pass from being under the basket.
I'm sure they run a drill, no dribble drill. You just got to pass, pass, pass. It's actually a defensive drill.
And Walker is tied up, and there's going to be a jump ball. And it will go to Sioux Center here. You know, what you're not expecting, and I know that right there was a prime example. You get doubled so high, everybody else is used to being down the floor. Nobody thinks about having to come up and get open to get a pass. It's amazing how many times that happens.
Well, you can't pick your dribble up out here. And
we're going to get a jump ball there.
By half court, you need to get down. You need to get down to where you want to run your offense. She picked it up too soon, and really nobody could go back, be over and back. So, and you're right. When you're down setting your offense, then people don't think about, I got to come back to the ball.
Yeah, and you're almost 35. All right, so here we go. Dribble penetration, Red Oak. Not able to get a shot up right there. Ringstorff just wasn't able to get it. And now here comes Sioux Center as they're forcing the issue. And the foul is going to take place on Red Oak as Post pushed it up the floor.
I'd say eighth, and she is really battling in there rebounds.
And the other side to look at here is these 5 starters. Very, very experienced. 4 seniors, 1 junior. They've been here. They've played a tremendous amount of basketball. These girls are used to playing with each other, the last 3 years? They'd be a sophomore, junior, senior. You can see they know where everybody's going to be at.
Right. And they know each other's weaknesses and strengths, and that does make a difference.
Touring back on the floor as Mulder will take a break here for Sioux Center. And we're going to get a foul on Touring, and she knew it. So with 2:35 here on the clock, Sioux Centers, that's their 6th. Next one will put Red Oak in the bonus. So Touring back off and Mulder back on the floor. They're constantly putting the pressure. It's amazing to have to see it. Vile going to go, and she will be fouled.
You almost wonder what their percentage of defensive time is in practice compared to their offensive time. Because lots of times, people don't work on the defensive end. They just do it in drills. And I'm sure they spend a great deal of time in practice working on defense.
You betcha. Vile hits her first free throw here. One more coming to see if she can get this to it, and she does. Gets it to a 20-point game here. 38-18, your lead here for Sioux Center. This will be Post with the basketball. Mulder back to Post, swings it across. Vile almost with that steal, and there it is, the steal. And now we'll get one up to Vile. Let's see if she can get this one off the glass. Just trying to get her feet set, trying to figure out where she wanted to go on that. And we are going to have a quick 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with you. We'll be back.
strong community doesn't happen overnight. It takes a vision for the future, the ability to turn a challenge into a success, and individuals who inspire new generations of growth. Greater Des Moines has done a lot of growing over the years, and so have we. At Brick Gentry Law, your success is something that we create together. Thank you for making us a part of your community. Thank you for 50 years. Building.
All right, as we return here with 2:03 on the clock here in the second quarter, Sioux Center comfortably a lead here at 38-18 over Red Oak as the Warriors will bring the basketball up the floor. Den Herder right here in front of us. Rensink and Van Manen, Post is over here. And Cleveringa on the floor as well. Here's a shot up, no good, hard off the iron by Mulder. And it will be Red Oak basketball as they were trying to chase this thing down in the corner. And they weren't successful. So Red Oak with the basketball here. Tigers just trying to figure out this press. And a quick turnover just as we say that.
See, they changed. They went to full court. They've been sitting half court.
Cleveringa on that steal. Den Herder into the corner to Mulder. Mulder on a drive. Kicks it back out, stolen away. Red Oak on the steal. Here's Walker. Walker going to get the left hand up. Nice dribble penetration all the way through to get the bucket. Down to 18 here. You know, if you're Red Oak, you have a minute 12 left. If you could get this to 15, 13. But just as we say that, Rensik, quick drive to the rim, puts it back to 20. Just about a steal there by Mulder. Now they get it across half court. West into the corner to Vile. Vile throws it under and just happens to be there. Was eighth. Not able to get the bucket. Rebound Rensik. And here comes the Warriors. Pushing the envelope here. Swinging it all the way around into the corner. Three ball on the way. No good. And it will be Red Oak basketball on the Mulder miss.
If Red Oak would do what Sioux Center's doing on the offensive end where they're pass, it doesn't allow Red Oak to get in a defensive set. And down here, when Red Oak puts the ball on the floor, then it gives Sioux Center a chance to, get into a double team.
You've seen, and you and I were kind of talking a little bit about it, but you almost see that they really aren't setting up anything because they're having trouble getting anything. Good pass on that side right there. Sierra Athan on the bucket. Back to 18 here.
Well, how much do you practice this in the season? If you don't play this.
And that will do it for your first half with your score. Sioux Center 40, Red Oak 20, 22 actually. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes as we do your halftime highlights.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale.
Starting to buy trucks at Schottenkirk Ford Indianola. Up to $13,000 off MSRP. Select new 17 Ford F-150s. And up to $8,500 off MSRP. Select new 17 Super Duties. Schottenkirk Ford, the truck stop. Up to $13,000 off select new F-150s. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola. The truck stops here. SchottenkirkFord.com. The Des Moines area.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
All right, welcome back here to Wells Fargo Arena. Brian Carlisle here. I am joined with the Monticello coach, Donnie Kramer. Congratulations on the win, sir.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk a little bit about that game. You guys come in, lower seed per se, a number 6 seed. I don't look at those numbers very often. I know you guys know the coaches that love to look at those and go, okay. A Clear Lake team last year that got beat by Pocahontas area. They wanted to come down here, and I got to believe they wanted to establish themselves, get past that first-round game, but you guys threw up quite a roadblock.
Yeah, we knew the game plan coming down for them was probably to stretch us out and make us help and kick it out for threes, and we wanted to limit their penetration, but, they also have to stop us as well. So, like I told the girls, we got to do what we do, and I think we did that.
Well, and anybody that got to see that game, Jordan Cooper, your center, you guys pose an issue for size.
We have great size, and they're playing very well right now. We've had to work on them. It didn't start the season like that, but, constant work and just getting comfortable. She has definitely stepped her game up in the last 4 games, big time for us.
Yeah, and it all starts, and this young lady does a tremendous job. Taylor McDonald, your point guard, you can see she knows where she wants to be, and she gets everybody where she be. She does look like the quarterback on that team.
That was for 4 years she's been our quarterback. It's going to be tough when she leaves, but, yeah, she definitely controls our team, gets us going, gets the offense started, knows where she wants and knows what she wants to run. So,
yep. And then I believe you guys have got a 1,000-point scorer in this game?
Yes, Lauren Reese passed it. She needed 16 points. She got it. Taylor got hers first-round game, or actually right at the end of the season against Tipton.
So, that's very impressive that you guys have 2 1,000-point scorers. Those two girls really complement each other very well. But what I was impressed with, and Joe and I talked about it during the game, is you guys really run everything inside, and if she doesn't like it, she's not going to force anything. Cooper does a good job of kicking it back out and then going and getting what she likes.
Yes. We've talked about it for the last 3 months. Take what we can get. Don't force an issue. If we can go inside, that's going to open up the outside because teams are going to have to collapse on Jordan or any of my posts,
Yep.
And I said, your shots will come because they're going to have to do something to stop her.
Yep.
And that's what happened. They left. They had to go down to help, and we kick it out, and we got a wide-open shot.
So I got to ask, you obviously have been watching this game. What do you think of these two teams here? Sioux Center is back with a little vengeance here.
They're very athletic. They, you can tell that they played together a long time, and they know where everybody's at on the floor. Same with Red Oak. Is not making shots compared to what Sioux Center is.
Yep.
So down here it's a whole different ball game. Like we talked about it all week. I can't give you what it's going to be like down there. I can show you what the floor is going to look like, but that's about it. So to come down and you got to have to execute.
Well, and
be yourself.
Right, be yourself. And it's the team that can get comfortable quick because everybody has those sea legs, I guess I call them. You step off the bus and you're not used to stepping in and looking around and going, holy cow, this place is huge. You don't play in those gyms every night.
No.
You just don't see that. But, from you guys, it's first year you've been down here since 11. So it's a 7-year drought, but you guys are back. I do wish you guys I loved watching you. I loved calling your game. It was fun to watch because you guys were really, really unselfish as a team. And that showed today.
Yeah, when we have talked second half of the season about if we play as a team, no one can beat us. We can only beat ourselves. And throughout this tournament run, they have been that way the whole time.
Yep.
It doesn't matter who scores, as long as we're putting the points in and getting to we get it to the girl that's open.
Yep.
We're making that extra pass that, look inside or set somebody else up. I said, they're going to try to take something away. We've got to take something of theirs away. We got to find a way to get the ball to people, and we did.
Yeah. And again, 61-50 winners. You will play the winner of this game here between Sioux Center and Red Oak. Coach, I'm going to let you go and go enjoy this thing for a little bit. Monticello coach Donnie Kramer.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game, Shields.
And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is...
All right, here, welcome back. Brian Carlisle alongside Jackie Sapp as we are at halftime here with Sioux Center and Red Oak. And Jackie, it really has been it feels bigger than what that score really indicates, but Sioux Center really has controlled this basketball game here in the first half.
They have up to this point. And I think, as Red Oak comes out for the second half, that they just have to chip away at it. You can't, say, well, we're down 40-22, 18 points, what can we do? I mean, you got to expend more energy, but at this point in time, anything can happen.
Yeah, and looking at these stats as we've just kind of reviewed them a little bit, 3-point goals, I really would have thought Sioux Center had way more. They're 3 for 14.
Yeah.
But it felt like they were making everything. But on the flip side of that, 13 of 28 at 46%. And then obviously they're 11 of 13 from the free throw line, which is huge. I mean, they're getting points put on there. Red Oak just could not sustain that same type of feel. 36% from the field. 14%, they made one three-pointer out of 7 attempts. That's tough.
But number of shots hasn't been that much apart.
Nope.
And another thing, too, is when you play the kind of defense that Sioux Center is playing, you're going to get a lot of layups. You're going to get a lot of easy shots. And, yeah, you're right to the point that three-pointers for both. And I think that's because they're playing at a faster pace.
Yeah.
You got to be set, have your legs underneath you, take your time, and follow through.
And the most disruptive part of this game, in my eyes, was what Sioux Center was doing with their press. I mean, they full court man-to-man, and it wasn't just man-to-man. It was full court smothering, half court double team everything. And they were running a 1-3-1 out of that is really what Sioux Center was really running, but they were doubling up everything.
Well, and then they dropped to half court. So just when you think you have the full court mastered at breaking it, and then they drop half court, and then you start picking the ball up,
at
the half-court line. And that's just, it's if you don't play against it on a regular basis, it's meant to disrupt you, and it has disrupted them. So hopefully they're good enough athletes so they can come, calm down, and get into a game plan.
It's hard to envision what that speed is on the floor.
Yeah.
You just don't know it. You're just not used to it. You can't simulate it. Even watching film still doesn't tell you a lot until you see this. And I think, honestly, in all reality, I think it's taken Red Oak basically two quarters to really get a feel for what's going on, because it seemed as that second quarter went, they were starting to get a little better things. Still down 18. It's 0-0 right now.
Yep, be interested to see how they respond.
So let's see. Here we go, and it will be Sioux Center basketball as we come out for the third quarter. And let's see here. It will be all of the starting five here for the Warriors. And Red Oak is doing the same, everybody. And it's a 1-3-1. Red Oak is sitting in a 1-3-1 here as well. And here we go. Sioux Center with the basketball. Rensick, cross court. Manmanen, bounce pass to Turing. Just like that, they run that thing to a perfection and get a basket. So Red Oak now across the half-court line, going to force the issue themselves. Left-handed, no good by by Rengsdorf.
That was a bunny.
Yeah, I think she was surprised she got that far. Three ball on the way, no good. Excellent rebound by Ethan. On a miss on the three ball, and here comes Walker into the front court. She's going to go up, blocked by Turing, and Turing's going to push the envelope. Rensick with the left hand, no good. There's Turing, and she is fouled as Kells fouls her, and it'll send Turing to the free throw line for the Warriors. You know, she does. I have watched her long enough. She really is an aggressive ball player, but she stays active with her hands and active with her feet. And it poses an issue for you.
Yeah, it does.
She missed both free throws there, and Walker.
She's just a good athlete.
Kells on the rebound. Here's Ethan. Kiss off the glass, a little hard. Back to it, sets her feet, and now she's fouled. Rensick on that foul. Red Oak going to crash the glass a little bit.
Yes. All five people have to be moving.
Sierra Ethan shooting two. First one, bottom of the net. 42-23 your score here. She's just hoping I could get one of those three-point plays.
Yes.
Second free throw good as well by the young lady. She does shoot it at about 59%, so she shoots it right there a lot better than what her average is. And that ball turned over as Kells picks it up. Cross court. Vial, kiss off the glass and in.
Penetration.
And back-to-back buckets here for Red Oak, 16-point game. Walker. Here's Rensick. Walker was trying to come out. Rensick with it. Cross court to Cleveringa. Splits them, and she's going to get a walk. And she traveled. Cleveringa did a nice job of penetrating, just too many steps. So Red Oak on a mini run here.
Now they're going to come up and give a little bit harder press.
You can see what they talked about at half.
Yes, you can.
Bounce pass, bucket, no. And a jump ball. It will stay here as Ethan working hard on the boards. Good job by her to fight for the offensive rebound here. 6:08 on the clock. 16-point lead here. Ball tipped away. Great hands right there.
Good hustle.
And a bucket. Van Manen. Boy, that was great hands by her. She didn't foul her. She just tapped the ball. There's Ethan. Bucket for Red Oak. She's getting down the floor quickly.
Red Oak seems like they're a little more settled in, a little more relaxed.
Pass to the quarter, Rensick.
Turing
trying to go. Here's Vial on the run. And a bucket. Red Oak starting the battle here. 14-point game. They just dug themselves such a hole. And there's a steal and a pass ahead to Walker. And a bucket, Red Oak, and timeout, Sioux Center. 44-32, we will take it with them. We'll be back right after these messages.
Miss your hometown clothing store, the one that had it all, everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Welcome back here to Wells Fargo Arena, 2018 Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament, where currently Sioux Center leads Red Oak 44-32. And Jackie, about an 8-0 run here has fueled Red Oak and their fans back to a 12-point game. I'm going to be interested, just what you said to me, how soon are we going to see the Warriors come back and really press?
Yeah, it'll be interesting because obviously Red Oak has figured out how they got to break the press, and they've done it 3 times in a row successfully. And also they've caused them to turn the ball over in the backcourt or the front court.
Den Herder now on the floor here. Cleveringa on the far side. She has the basketball right now to Rensink. And inside to Turing. And when she gets it there, it's pretty much a money. Here's Walker with the basketball. And stolen away. Here's Turing with it. Rensink in the corner. Oh, Vile almost had that one. Van Manen kicks it far side. Cleveringa and then Rensink back to Cleveringa. Looking inside. They get it to Turing, and she is so strong.
See, they're running an offensive set now.
And now up ahead, here's Vile going to go on the drive, and that ball just swatted away by Cleveringa. Post back on the floor as Van Manen will take a seat here for Sioux Center. And they shuffle so fast. They just constantly move you in and out.
Well, at this pace, you have to.
There's a 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebounded by Red Oak, though, as Ringstorff able to drive in after the rebound, and she is fouled. Yeah, you're right. You're running them in so fast. You got to be quick. Savior. Ringstorff.
I mean, they really have no time to rest because they're pressed on their offense and they get down to, with their defense, they get on their offense. 3 passes, they're scoring, and they're going the other way.
And the point was made is it feels like it's a line change in hockey.
Yeah, exactly.
And they play them like a hockey. It's a constant just barrage. Mulder back in the lineup. That shot up there and in by Ringstorff. 15-point game here. As Den Herder into the corner. 3 ball on the way. It's going to come up short. Rebounded out of there. Kicked up ahead to Walker. Now will Walker go? She does. Kiss off the glass. No good. Wow, that's one heck of a rebound, I got to say.
Oh, that's a good hustle.
Good hustle by Kells.
That's a gutsy play.
3 ball. No good by Vile. Kiss off the glass there. Here's Athan. No bucket. It'll be on the floor. Now you're seeing them battle on the floor now.
Of course, I think, they know, hey, either we do it now or else we go home.
Yeah, and I don't really want to drive that 2 hours right now. I'd like to stay.
You see a lot more intensity in Red Oak, a lot more. More savvy.
And the attention to the glass is becoming more evident as well. Here's Walker with the basketball out top. Looking for Renstorff over in the corner. Now they get it to her. She's going to take the 3 ball just a little short. That's going to be Sioux Center basketball. Tipped out of bounds by Athan. She had a good look at it.
Athan's battling in there on the boards.
Renstorff had a good look at that 3. Just wasn't able to get it fall. Came up just a little short. Post into the corner here to Mulder. Cross court. Van Manen. Ball stolen away. Should be a breakaway here for Walker. And she gets it with the left hand, and it's down to 13. Warriors a little sloppy on the turnovers right this second. And we'll get a foul here. Let's see if we're going to get it on Vile or we getting it on Walker. Which one? Double deuce. We're going to get it on Walker. Sophia Walker on her foul. Team foul number 2 for Red Oak. They just seem a little more aggressive here.
Yeah, removing their feet and
3 ball on the way, no good, but a long caromed rebound comes to Van Manen. And wow, how they got to that, I don't know.
Nice move.
Nice up and under right there by Den Herder. Rengstorff on the run here, kicks it to the corner. Vile kicks it under Athan, and the ball gets tapped away. And you're going to have a...
It might have been a screen.
Was it a moving screen here on Sioux Center?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. Well, they're not going up the floor. Okay, so it was on Sioux Center. It was on Shayla Post, and we're going to have a quick timeout here on the floor with her hurt. I think we'll go ahead and... Oh, nope, they're getting her up. Good.
She says, hey, forget it. I want to play.
What's up?
It just knocked
Kendall
some
Kills.
sense into me. That's nice to see she got up.
She does have to come off the floor here. And then they'll be able to re-enter her here in a minute here. 50-35, 2:36 here on the clock.
You know, another thing, too, is both teams do not have to start launching the 3.
This one comes up. There's a 3 missed. Here's Walker on the rebound. Vile on that miss.
Attack the basket because you can get 3-point plays just as...
like that?
Yep.
There's a rebound on the offensive glass by Buntrock, and she's able to put it back, and it's down to 13. A couple more stops.
We're making a game out of it.
Vile almost got to that one. Van Manen dribble, penetrate, kicks it to the corner, no good. It was a miss by Cleveringa. Here comes the shot up and in by Rengstorff, and it's down to 11. We're finding ourselves a game here, Jackie. And quickly up off the bench, Lexi Turing going to come back on the floor. Post down to Rensick. All ball except the body. And it will be a foul on Athan. So Rensick will step to the free throw line here for Sioux Center.
That's her 3rd.
Shoots it at 54% here on the year, does Rensick. And that first one is off. Turing is coming in for the shooter here.
She's valuable inside.
Kendall Kills is back on the floor after bumping her head on the floor. Strong little young lady right there. Second free throw, good. Turing will come in for Rensick. So Red Oak with 1:35 on your clock will inbound.
She's the key in the defense. She reads so well.
She reads those passes. She's able to go get that ball pretty quickly. Very quick lady. Here's Walker. Rensdorf into the corner. See if she gets one. Not yet. But a good hustle by Kells. Shot up. No good. Stolen away. And are we getting a foul? I think we're going to get the foul here. Ringsdorf on that foul? No. It went over to...
Who was it on? Sioux Center?
22, Cleveringa.
Wow.
That's her third.
Huh. Crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Craziness. Just keep moving the ball. Get your high percentage shot. Nice penetration.
Just a little hard for Rensdorf. Rebounded out of there by Turing. She does control glass, doesn't she? Going to have a bumping foul here on Red Oak.
Red Oak's actually making Sioux Center do some things they don't want to do.
They look a little uncomfortable as well, I guess. That's kind of the word we've been using all game here for both sides. There's Vile stepping hard Den Herder, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Turing.
I think that's her third.
Will that be her third? Let's see, where is she? There. That's 4.
That's what I thought.
4 on Turing. That's a big foul, so she will be coming right back out of the game here.
She's key.
And she's kind of your quarterback on this defense to a point. So we'll see how that transpires here for Sioux Center. Walker into the front court.
Now they're back into a zone. Looks like a 3-2 zone. They trap and everything.
Cross court. Shot up. No good there. Rebounded by Rensick. Good try by Kills to get that. Here's the shot up and no good. Offensive rebound and a foul on Walker. As Mulder hustling down the floor on the rebound will now step to the free throw line to shoot 2.
You know, I've never figured out why, I don't care whether you're talking about men, women, girls, boys, whatever, why you try to block a shot. What's the advantage? Unless you're quite a bit taller than the other person. I've just never figured that out.
I mean, there was a prime example. It wasn't the ball that was the issue. It was the lower body that you bumped her with. You're going to get that call all day long for the most part. Rensdorf into the front court. 1 of 2 there for Rensick. You got 6 seconds on your clock. Let's see if Vile's going to go. She does hoist it up, does Rengsdorf. No good. 52-39 your score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Here, we don't just dream. We make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger. And together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa.
All right, welcome back here to Wells Fargo Arena. Brian Carlisle. Alongside me is Jackie Sapp, and this has been a very entertaining game here, 17-12. So they cut 5 off of the lead from the halftime score. So, you know, anything's possible right here. You don't ever, never die attitude. I think if Red Oak here, and you and I were talking a little bit off air, they can get a mini run here, 6-0, 8-0 run. You really, I think, would see the pressure switch to Sioux Center.
Well, yeah, and plus, Sioux Center's got Turing out, which I think is their best ball player, and she's leading in scoring, and she's kind of their quarterback on defense.
And right away, we get a turnover as Shayla Post drug the foot, and now they're dropping off. They're not going to run their press. They're going to play 50 defense and probably trap all over the floor.
Here's another thing, too, that people don't think about. When you come in with a record where you've only lost once or twice, or you've not lost at all, and then you get in a game where it gets competitive, you're not used to that. You're not used to that type of pressure, and so you do things you normally wouldn't do.
And just on cue, Rengsdorf gets that three-pointer to fall on great passing there by Red Oak. And we're at a 10-point game here. That's great hustle by that young lady. Kendall Kells, she was literally coming right at us.
She was trying to stay on tightrope.
She was heading our way, Jackie. I'm not sure you and I even together are going to be able to slow her down when she got moving. She had head of steam there, but great effort on that steal. So Sioux Center basketball in the corner, getting right back out. Cross court. Oh, great save by Van Manen. Shot up by Mulder. Big shot by Alyssa Mulder on the 3-ball. It just got him to get a little comfortable here. Back to 13. And we're going to have a turnover on Red Oak. A little bit out of control was Ringsdorf. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor here with Red Oak. 13-point lead by Sioux Center. We will take it with them. We'll be back right after this.
Stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
All right, we're back here at Jackie Sapp, Brian Carlisle, as we were getting ready to come out of this timeout. 55-42 score. You pointed to something kind of interesting. Sioux Center has committed 18 turnovers, Red Oak at 16. I guess I'm actually kind of shocked by that because of their pressure, forcing their own turnovers. I'm shocked they have 18 here.
They had 10 at halftime.
So
to
8 in
to Red Oak's 12.
Wow, okay, so they've had 8 in the second half here alone. So it'll be Sioux Center basketball. Rensick will trigger. Van Manen, and here's Post. Able to get through the, wow, there's a pass to Vile, bucket. 11-point game. Here comes their press now.
Here's a question. How long do you let...
And there's going to be a foul right there. Quick action on the turnover. Van Manen on the foul.
How long do you
touring?
sit? Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. And we're going to probably see that here pretty soon. I'm assuming if it stays double digits or it gets down to about 8 or 6, you probably see her. I'm guessing. Strictly a guess.
No, you're probably right.
Time and situation will
Yeah.
probably dictate
Yeah.
that. We've had that talk.
Yes, we have.
Rengsdorf on the free throw. 10-point game.
And that's what Sioux Center's got to remember when they come down the offensive, and they don't have to
No force, no quick.
Nope.
Slow down.
get the high percentage
Second
shot.
free throw, good. We're under 10. We're at a 9-point game here. Van Manen with the basketball. Here's Rensick. And a quick foul by Kells. I'm not sure. I'm not sure she wanted to do that, but I think she felt like she was out of control.
Yeah.
Wonder if she kind of felt like she was too far out.
Or sometimes you think you can get away with something.
So Sioux Center, Rensick kicks to the corner. 3 ball on the way, no good. And over the back, and that will be on Mulder. So heading down to the free throw line because of being over. It'll be a 1-and-1 here, and I believe it'll be Athan heading to the free throw line. She shoots it at about a 60% clip here. These are huge right here. Big free throws from this young lady. Strokes it like she's a 90%.
It's like, hey, this is no big deal.
Wow. Just stepping up like nobody's business. One more to come here. 8-point game, 7-point game, 55-48. Red Oak not done yet, battling very, very hard here. Trap in the corner. There's a pass. Van Manen down to Rensick. Bucket.
That's all they have to keep doing is just attack the basket.
That is their money play. You
don't settle for the 3.
Oh, just a little too hard for Rensdorf. She was right there. Just a little kiss off the glass, just couldn't get it. That will now put Red Oak over as well. That's a 17 foul. So we're for the rest of this game, for the 5:51, any fouls will be heading to the free throw line. So for Sioux Center, it will be Cameron Cleveringa. 1-and-1, good. Nothing but net there. Gives them a little breathing room at 10 again. No good on that one, and a good hustle by Rengsdorf to get that basketball into the corner. Vile Foul. I think we're going to get it on the backside. I don't think we're going to get it on the reaching.
Body, probably.
Yeah. That foul is on number 24, Shayla Post. Hannah Vile stepping to the free throw line. Shoots at about 76% on the season. The only thing that they can't do is trade 2 for 2 here for much longer. And she misses that one. And let's see, it will be Sioux Center basketball. You know she wants those 2 back, or that 1 back.
Red Oak has nothing to be ashamed of because they have really battled this whole third quarter and into the fourth. They made a game of it. They still got time.
Absolutely they do, and there's a good, strong rebound by Athan on the Rensick miss. And we're going to get a foul on Rensick there. Kind of a late whistle, I think. He wasn't sure he was going to call it.
I think he was at a bad angle.
But nonetheless, it will be a foul on Rensick, and that'll be her third. Now everything is 1 on the bonus here. Rensick fires good. I'm sorry, not Rensick. Vile fires and good.
Sioux Center's fouls are starting to pile up.
That's her 10th point of the game, and a little bit off on that one. Wow, great hustle. That should stay with Red Oak. Wow, Rensick and Kells hit the floor hard over there on the corner.
They're leaving it on the floor. They're not.
They really are.
They're giving 110.
I'm going to tell you, I'm impressed with Kendall Kells.
Yeah.
She hustles on the floor here. I mean, all of them do, but boy, you've seen her hit the floor and sliding into the corner. But impressive. Athan backing down, kiss off the glass, no good. Mulder with the rebound. Boy, just can't get those bunnies to fall. And Monin, Rensick, Mulder, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Kells.
Leaned into her.
Yep. She had the position other than the top part of her body leaning forward. Alyssa Mulder heading to the free throw line. We'll shoot 2 here. 58-49, 5:04 on the clock. And that first one is good. The junior here for Sioux Center. 50% on the season, and she's stepping up like she's a 90. And there's your 50. She hit her average.
Yeah.
Jackie, she hit her average. Rensick with the steal. No good. That's 2 she has missed. There's another on the floor. They go. Kells again on that floor.
Yeah, they are diving all over the place.
Both teams it's impressive. So we are going to get a timeout on the floor by Sioux Center, I think, during all of that. 59-49, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Starting to buy trucks at Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola.
Have you been watching that Red Oak?
$1,000 off MSRP. Select new 17 Ford F-150s. And up to $8,500 off MSRP. Select new 17 Super Duties. Schottenkirk Ford, the truck stop. Up to $13,000 off select new F-150s. Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola. The truck stops here. SchottenkirkFord.com.
All right, welcome back here to Wells Fargo Arena in what has turned out to be really exciting and a lot of hustle basketball game here between Sioux Center, the Warriors, and Red Oak Tigers in Class 3A action here. The winner will meet up with Monticello on Thursday at 6:45. So right now we have some business to take care of for both teams. Here's Mulder on a 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Hannah Vile. Kicks back to Walker, and Walker will bring it up for them.
He's got Turing back in.
Turing back on the floor here. Shot up, no good. Rebounded Mulder, and since she's been on the floor, she has been excellent at the rebound. Stole by Athan. She's going to go to the rim. Going to get her own rebound. Back up again. There's Mulder again on the... And we're going to get... I think he's calling the foul here.
Huh.
Yep, he's calling the foul.
That's her fourth.
Athan gets that foul, and just like you said, that's her fourth. But I think you got to keep her aggressive, do you not? So her and Turing are both working with 4 fouls, 1 from each side here. So it'll be interesting to see how those two ladies play it here down the stretch. First shot up, no good. Rebounded by Walker. Walker bringing it up, surveying it. I think she was going to try to get it there to Vial. Rensdorf just short. And there's going to be a foul on Rensdorf on the reach in. So Sioux Center will head the other way here. 4:02 on your clock. Stepping to the free throw line, Jordan Van Manen. Boy, what a tough one for him. You had kind of what you wanted there with Rensdorf, and just couldn't get the bucket.
Sioux Center kind of struggles from the line. They only shoot 58% as a team.
First one is down. Van Manen. One more to go here. No good on the second one, a little hard. Ringsdorf with that rebound. And here comes Red Oak. Stolen away, pass up ahead. We'll see if Cleveringa can finish, and she does. With the left hand, a tremendous shot by her. And Cameron will step to the free throw line here, pushing this lead back to 13 with 3:53 on the clock. What a great shot.
It is. Yeah, it was. It was a great steal.
Tremendous left hand right there.
It's amazing how when one player's taken out and they come back on the floor, just their presence, how that can change the complexion of a game.
Miss on that one. Eighth in the rebound. Back to the starters here on the floor for Sioux Center. Kick to the corner. See if she gets one. Just a little short here. Guess who?
Yeah.
Touring. And boy, is she quick. On that miss. And great hustle by Ransdorf, but it will stay Warrior basketball. Touring on that rebound. Hustles right out. Leads the pack, just couldn't finish the layup.
It's going to pull it out.
Yep, he wants them to force the issue to these guys. Kick down below her. Touring. And just couldn't get it to go. She gets in the middle from 10 feet in. And she's money. She's going to get you whatever she wants.
I think Red Oak, they don't need to be necessarily pushing the panic button and jacking threes. I mean, I think they can actually attack the basket and still get the same thing accomplished as if they were to stand out at the three, because they have not been real successful on the three.
So it looks like Walker is out.
Fouled out.
She has fouled out. Lexi Touring misses that first free throw. She shoots it at about 66, 67%. And didn't get either one of them. So if you want to say there was a good foul, there you go. So Ringsdorf kicks it across. And on the drive, on a blocking foul from Rensick. That'll be her fourth. Hannah Vial will step to the free throw line.
Going hard to the basket.
Well, you have 3:12 left in your season, and you're down 13. You got to go.
Yes, yes.
First free throw up and good by Vial. That's her 12th point of the day. Athan leads all scorers on their team with 14, and the other one goes. Allie West did replace Walker on the floor here. There's a steal by, just almost a steal by Athan. Rensick with it. Going to be more patient now. Cross court. And a foul. And I'm not sure if Allie West realized she probably didn't need to do that. That's going to send number 20.
Did she get her in the mouth? I think she just was out of control when she hit her.
Yeah, Van Manen will step to the free throw line. I'm not sure. It looked a little weird. First free throw goes. One more coming here. And both. Nothing but nylon for both of those. 12 points on the day for her. 13-point game here. 13-point lead for Sioux Center. Here's West. Vial now with it, looking to penetrate. Just nothing there. And Coach Winterfeld or Coach Martinez said, well, let's call timeout here. Let's take a look at it. We're going to go ahead and take it with them. 2:41 left.
The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
All right, welcome back as we are winding this thing down. 2:41 on your clock. Red Oak down 13, 64-51 to Sioux Center. And it will be Red Oak basketball in front of their bench. And it will be Rengsdorf to trigger. Gets it into Athan. And she's going to go on the drive. And a bucket. And Rensick, I think, is now gone. That will be her 5th foul.
So that's 2 they lost.
A good take by Athan, and that's big with Rensick off the floor now as well. That puts Mulder back on the floor. Turing with 4, and I think Athan with 4 for Red Oak. So Sierra shooting it at about 60%. Nothing but money there, so it's back to 10 here. They have flirted with about a 9 or 8 is about as close as they have been. Here's Turing with the basketball. Mulder, good. 2-point bucket there inside the line. Athan couldn't get this one to go, and we are going to get a jump ball, and it'll stay here. Red Oak basketball. Good job by Mulder. There she is again, getting her hands in.
Athan's got 4 fouls, and she's playing like she has 1. I mean, she's...
You really haven't heard
very hard.
Turing's name as much since then,
No,
but I don't think it's so much of that. No good on that 3. Here's West with the rebound. Vial looking to go. 3 ball, no good there. West, Rensdorf, good.
It's a nice little move.
Back to 10. They've just kind of traded here. They're going to be running out of time to keep trading buckets here. Rensdorf and West put the trap on. Oh, Vial almost got that one. We're going to get a 3 ball on this side. Good. Severinga. Wow, that was a nice shot.
Yes,
that was money. That was definitely a Shields 3-point play. Calm, cool, and collected in that corner right there. So Van Manen with the foul there. And it will send number 14, Allie West, to the free throw line. And she has not shot a lot all year. She's 5 for 15 here. 1:33 on the clock. I think we're going to get Athan to come out. I think she hurt the back of her leg.
Number 4, Sydney Stryker, checks into the Red Oak lineup.
So number 4, Sydney Stryker onto the floor for Red Oak. But West will shoot a free throw here. Good. Should be one more. Everybody's getting a little ahead of themselves. One more coming here for West.
I was just checking out Athan's what they were doing with her over. It looks like she's got a cramp.
There's Mulder with that board. That young lady has really had a nice solid game on the defensive glass. Turing going ahead, kiss off the glass and good. Delay of game as I think Sioux Center hit the ball. So here we go. It'll be Rensdorf to trigger here. 71-57 as we are winding it down towards a minute here left in this game. And a foul on, and she knew it when she did it.
Yep, she
Van
did.
Manen, and I think that's her 5th. Coach doesn't look too happy.
They're going to have that, though, the type of defense they play.
They're aggressive. They're just an aggressive team, and I get it.
I mean, I'm sure there's things that they'll need to correct.
Fire up. No good by Vial. She's had a tough time at the
She
line.
has.
That's been about the only thing she hasn't done. That's, she's been aggressive on the defensive side. There's a good-looking shot up and in. Here comes the full court press now. 71-58 and a foul on West. And heading to the free throw line will be Shayla Post for Sioux Center, as it's starting to get away here in these waning moments of this fourth quarter for Red Oak. But I like the intensity. I love they kept at it. Good battle all day here.
Good ball club.
Off with that first one is Post. One more coming as Sioux Center will not put anybody on the free throw line here. They don't want to foul anybody. And that one is missed as well. Here comes West into the front court. Vile looking to go, nothing there. Rengsdorf. Corner shot up, no good. Rebounded by Turing, and it's going to be Sioux Center basketball as it was knocked out by Stryker. So Athan back in, and back out is Stryker. So evidently that cramp must take care of itself.
Well, the trainer is over there, I think, needing
So a foul there on Vile. So we're gonna play the free throw game here for a while. Cleveringa. First one good by Cleveringa. And second one good as well. So with 57 on the clock here, Red Oak heading on down 15 here. Eighth and quick move up and off the glass. That really was a nice move. And there's going to be a foul there as Vile fouls number 3, Dana Denherter, and she will head to the free throw line. That's Vile's third there. Denherter, first one, no good, hard off the back of the iron. This may be the one thing that you do want to clean up pretty quickly is go get some free throw shooting.
Yes.
That one good. I could see that because, honestly, they have played a pretty complete game for the most part.
Yes, they have.
Vile kicks it hard off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Turing, up ahead, Cleveringa. Kiss off the glass and good. That probably will seal the deal here, up 16. 25 seconds left. And it looks like the Warriors are going to get through this one. But Red Oak gave them a battle here. There's a rebound by Mulder, and she's fouled. But I'll tell you, Red Oak did battle.
Yes, they did. They came back, and they just didn't have enough punch power.
5 fouls on Athan, so she will foul out as well. Coming on back on the floor is Buntrock, and we're going to get wholesale changes here for Sioux Center. I do like when they do that, though.
Yeah, I do too.
That's number 5, Ellie Schley. Number 11, Mandy Sitzman. 34, Holshoff. And Vermeer on the floor. We got one more coming. Stryker going to come on the floor and get West. And number 40, Carball, is going to get number 44, Kendall Kills. And we've got one more coming off the floor after this shot here. And she misses that one, so Mulder not able to come off the floor here. But Red Oak will bring it up for maybe what's going to probably be the last shot of the game. And not going to get it off, so that will do it. 76-60 your score. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is...
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
All right, welcome back here, Brian Carlisle, Jackie Sapp, as we're going to put the finishing touches on this real quick. Sioux Center moving on. They will now play, their semifinal game will be Thursday night at 6:45 against Monticello. Jackie, let's run through some quick stats real fast here.
We'll do the team stats here. We've got with Red Oak, who shot 31% from the field, 11% from three-point range, free throws 76%. They end up with 18 turnovers, and then on the other side, Sioux Center shot 49% from the field, 22 from three-point, only 53 from the foul line, and they committed 21 turnovers. Taking a look at it, the first quarter was really what told the game,
difference.
25-9, and after that, Red Oak played pretty even with them.
The one number that stood out with me was the 39 free throws.
Yep.
They'll clean that up as they get ready for semifinal action. So that will do it here from Wells Fargo Arena, where Sioux Center has defeated Red Oak by the score of 76-60. Don't forget, the video replay of tonight's matchup will be available in its entirety later on CISN.TV. So for our crew, this is Brian Carlisle. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned as we get ready for Class 2A quarterfinal action as Trainer takes on West Sioux right here on CISN.TV.
Thanks for watching our live coverage of the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament on the Central Iowa Sports Network. You can check CISN.TV for a replay of this game. The free coverage of today's game was presented by Mid-American Energy, Schottenkirk Chevy of Waukee, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottlers, and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union.
And there's a travel. I expect Riley Jacobs.